I'm so excited about today's episode with two of my closest friends, Selena and Ashley.
Hi.
We've been friends for a minute, and I'm super grateful that you guys are a part of this series, and we're going to talk about the importance of friendship on our mental health.
And I think, back to the question that you were saying of like friendship and mental health, I think that what I've learned over my journey specifically has been, up and down. You guys have been my friends for over a decade now, so you understand those moments in my life. And I have to say that my friendships really did save me in a huge way. It's so wonderful and so important to be able to pick up the phone and call someone that you respect, that you honor their opinion, and that aren't going to just tell you the things you want to hear, that they're going to tell you the things that, they're going to hear you, of course. They're going to tell you how much they love you, but at the end of the day, it's really important for me to pick up the phone and call someone that I know and trust.
You obviously have spent so much of your life in the public eye and in an industry that can be so superficial with a lot of superficial surface friendships. How have you been able to maintain authentic, real friendships?
Well, I go extreme. If anybody knows me, I'm an extremist. So it's either one way or the other way. So I actually got rid of Instagram on my phone and gave that power to my assistant. So everything I post, I just text it to her instead of having to worry about going on an app. I don't even know my password. I get excited when I see you guys because I didn't look at Instagram, so I don't know what you did or how you are, and that's like real time that we can gain together.
So a big part of you being able to maintain authentic friendships, you feel like, has been like being present, staying off social media, being in the moment.
Yeah. And social media, I will say this, it's not bad. I just know that I have to be responsible for what I'm feeling, and I need to take care of my emotions because I'm not going to get that from strangers who are giving me their opinion.
Like you said, we've been friends for almost 10 years. I think you and I actually will be 10 years this New Year's, which is so amazing. And Ashley, even longer.
Well, one time I was looking for something online because I was having a hard time, and I found this chat board, and it was all these other people that were writing stories exactly like mine. And I remember for an hour, I felt so much relief. I was like, oh, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Like, this is so cool. Nobody knew it was me on the chat site. Nobody knew anything. It was just a board of people talking about something they walked through mentally, and I did too. And that made me feel incredible.
I want to talk about the role that spirituality has played within our friendships and our faith, how that has kind of stayed at the center and what that means to us.
Sure. I've just incorporated all the things of his word into my life. I don't get it right all the time, but I do feel extremely connected in my way.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't even need to say anything.
No, we don't need to say anything.
Like, can we pray?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's been really powerful and amazing. Online test that you can take, and it tells you how you, based on your answers, how you best give and receive love. So for me, I'm all of them, but I would say I feel most loved by words and a hug. So physical touch. Those would be my two highest. What would be your highest ones out of those five?
Physical touch.
Except you don't let me give you a hug sometimes.
Except, I'm sorry, I love you to the moon and back.
Yeah.
I want a husband. And I want that kind of touch.
Physical touch from a man.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm getting crazy. No. Okay, so I think my love language would have to be physical touch and...
would it be quality time?
I actually would say acts of service.
Oh.
The older I've gotten, the more I really appreciate
I would not have guessed that.
But nobody, like, I went and hung out with somebody who's a bit older, and it was just so wonderful. It was like it was like being taken care of in a way. It was like being like, are you comfortable? Like, do you want a blanket? You know, just very sweet things that I was like, I'm fine. I don't need any of it. But it was just so kind, and I don't feel like a lot of people are like that anymore.
Okay, I'm happy to learn this about you because
Yeah,
I'm going to do a service for you this week. There's a quote that I love by Maya Angelou, and she says, be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Can you think of a time where someone was a rainbow in your cloud?
You guys have definitely been my rainbow in a lot of moments. I'll say my little sister and my family.
Yeah.
She's 8 years old, and she puts things in perspective. I have to basically watch this little person grow into a human being, and there's no better feeling in the world. I kind of feel like a parent in a way, even though I'm not, but it's so rewarding to just see that life was so simple at one point, and I want to enjoy life sometimes the way she enjoys life.
Yeah.
And sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
And my fans.
Yes.
I haven't been able to perform in a really long time, and it's been really, really hard because I feel so disconnected from people. But like, they keep me going. Even when I've been in tough moments on tour, they definitely keep me going, and they make me so happy. And you know, I feel like I never knew what I did to deserve it, but I'm so lucky.
So lucky.
Okay, I'm done talking.
What advice would you give to people watching who are trying to make friends?
You know, I have a 8-year-old sister, and she's in school, and I get an insight to, you know, her life a bit when I pick her up or her friends come over for a play date. And it starts when you're young, you know. My sister will go and sit down with a girl that nobody's sitting with, and she'll just sit down with her and ask her how she is. And it's like, I would get so nervous talking to people. I was extremely shy in middle school. I was very shy, and I just would like sweat if I had.
You were shy?
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I was not good at school either, so I don't know what happened. Don't try to conform or fit in, because it won't work. And even if it does, you can only keep up a facade for so long, and it'll end up only hurting you. So, yeah.
So true. There is so much, I guess the word I would use is temptation to compare ourselves to other people, and especially for women to be competing with one another. Why is it important for women to support each other and to not compete? And how do you guys deal with comparing yourselves to other people?
When I was younger, I was terrible at it. Oh my gosh, I could not control it. I compared myself to every person that existed for a while, and I have no idea why. I guess it's just I wanted to be someone other than myself. Obviously, I've done a lot of work on myself, and that isn't necessarily, you know, what takes me down. But I have to say, I believe there is this new wave of generation where it's not about competing with another woman. I find
True.
I found people like Doja Cat, who's an artist, and in one of her songs, the entire thing is talking about how she encourages women and how she loves women and how they should, you know, be who they want to be. And I have only received support from women in the industry. I've never felt attacked or, you know, like I was up against anyone. So I'm really lucky.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, that's when people were a bit more mean and careless. So I think I was, a little bit more when I was younger.
Thank you guys so much for being a part of this series. It means the world to me to have you here and to get to talk about friendship with two people that have been just the greatest friends to me. And I can't wait for, you know, all the memories that are ahead.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, babe.
Thank you. Love you guys.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Love you. It's been a real pleasure.